So, shall we wait for Hey and Hroptatyrs game to end? It looks like it's in turn 18 right now, so
Yeah.
it really can't be going much farther than that. I don't see it breaking turn 20, so it should be ending pretty soon.
If either of them are listening to the stream, please give us an update over your game status. Yeah, well, these other ones are rather long. Another 18 turn game, I guess we could do, and then really we would have to go back to round 1 if we were going to do a different game.
Yeah, so I think we're just going to have to wait for that game to end. Like I said, it doesn't seem like it's going to be much longer. So I guess we could review. Did you already do ARC 77 versus Hroptatyr?
That was the 18 turn game that I decided not to do.
Not to do. We can gloss over it really quick. I mean,
Okay.
we're not going to really
Sounds
talk
good to me.
much
Yep.
about it, but we'll just go quickly over that game. Like, all right, so basically, let's go to pick. We'll do picks. We'll do somewhere in the middle of the game, and then we'll try to find the turning point. It looks here like the better picking comes from ARC, in my opinion. And I'm looking at this really quickly. I think ARC actually has the stronger picks coming into this game, but Hroptatyr has the knowledge advantage because we see the West and East Africa
Yep.
are covered by him. So it's very. I like
and
seeing,
also he knows about Sweden as well. He knows about all 3 territories.
oh, so he has this because he gets a 6. Is it
Yep.
1 to 6?
Yeah.
Huh.
Sweden
So
was 5.
so Hroptatyr here, this is actually a very interesting first turn because right here we see ARC has the clear advantage in picks, but Hroptatyr has the way clear advantage in knowledge of where his opponent is. This makes him as effective as Shvegian, in my opinion, because he's able to predict what his opponent is doing. Of course, this wouldn't matter for Shvegian because he probably would have already figured it out by now. So let's just gloss over the turns really quick. You know.
Yep.
So
We do see some very early aggression in around Scandinavia, as would be expected.
Yeah, because of the knowledge that Hroptatyr has. So he's going to use his clear advantage to.
And while that happens, ARC did have some reinforcement advantages until turn 7 when Hroptatyr got Central Russia.
Huh.
But then ARC gets North Africa, giving him a little bit more. These guys are still pretty much a stalemate in Scandinavia.
Yeah, it's important for Hroptatyr that remains a stalemate, because if it doesn't, he's screwed. Oh, ARC is able to predict that his opponent is in Central Russia, and starts poking around there. That was very interesting on ARC's point of view, that he was able to guess that, and it looks like this is a pretty even game, even though with Hroptatyr having the clear advantage at the beginning of knowledge. The clear advantage of picks that ARC had is just pretty strong.
We do see that it appears, yeah, turn 8, ARC never got a card piece. So that means turn 9, with Hroptatyr being up a card piece, he used his reinforcement card and put a lot of stuff in Finland to hit Norway with 50, killing everything but 1. So that means that he killed the big stack of ARC. However,
Yeah,
ARC has another big stack in Ufa now.
yeah. This shows how clearly important it is that 5 armies can be, especially when you're getting into the big stacks. Because, like I said, all the luck modifiers get really crazy when you get up there. We could even look at the graph. It's just weird how it goes. So right there, Hroptatyr gains the clear advantage of armies, but it looks like Arc's staying in the game because he's able to counter Central Russia. And he has a potential stab at getting up to. Yeah. As we can see, that Arc has some crazy luck going sometimes.
Indeed.
You see, it gets really big when we get into the big stacks because that's when luck really has more of an effect. And then when we get into the small stacks, you see it leveling out.
Yeah, and we do see on all the way up at turn 10
This game is pretty even.
Yeah, ARC breaks Central Russia and then blockades in Svalbard.
Ooh, because right here is Arc actually has quite a good advantage right here at turn 10, and I guess he's not able to utilize this advantage as well as he wanted. And we can also see that the expansion for Arc is near impossible at this point because the only one that he has is Central America, and that's going to take him quite a bit to chew through. He might get it by the end of the game. I don't remember if he does, but that's not a very efficient bonus to go for. At this point, I would have rathered him go for the South African bonus as opposed to going for the Central American bonus because it would have it would have been justifiable.
Yeah.
He ignores it because he knows that South Africa is an inefficient bonus inherently, but in happening to get to Central America, it actually makes South Africa more plausible.
Yep. He does manage to prevent Hroptatyr from getting back his West Russia or Central Russia bonuses for a significant amount of time.
It just looks like he's not able to utilize this advantage that well. And Hroptatyr is playing an excellent game in terms of keeping himself alive.
Yeah, he's been down by 4 reinforcements for like 4 turns now at turn 13 and still doing pretty well. He's nearly got West Russia back, but then
and he does get it. Oh wait, he doesn't get it back.
Yeah, that's when both of them play their reinforcement cards, and that allows ARC to defend it.
And I think that's where we saw on the luck graph that Hroptatyr gained such an advantage.
Oh
because when you get into the big stacks are just crazy.
He had an offense luck of 1. Wow. That is crazy.
Yeah. Man. Huh. Oh, I see what ARC was doing. His point wasn't to get Central America, it was to be able to counter East China. But
debatable. That's a lot of reinforcements used over that time.
Yeah, debatable whether that's a viable strategy in this case. I mean, if he was in Central America, it would be fine. That would be a viable counter, but it looks like he doesn't even complete the Central American bonus. He actually goes full into the counter, which is a weird thing because had he gotten more of an income advantage, I think he would have actually turned the game around.
Yeah, and with him trying to oppose that big stack in West Russia, he's just, flooding that with his reinforcements.
Mm-hmm. Hroptatyr plays it safe. He just keeps it, he keeps hitting it because he realizes his opponent is putting less than he is
Yep,
on it.
and on turn 15, he's not able to. Ark isn't able to dedicate enough to it, and that lets him capture it, and also it lets him capture Israel, so he's now able to threaten Egypt.
Mm. Yeah, what we have here is Ark having a very significant advantage for quite a bit in this game, and just not able to utilize it properly. Hroptatyr able to counter just about anything else that Ark is able to do.
Hmm. And now Hrop just deploys, as he evens up the reinforcements at 16-16 again. He puts everything in Israel compared to 11 from Ark, and he just manages to break that, and then that pretty much seals it. Without Ark defending his bonuses, he's not going to be able to compete very much, even though he does get Central America, so he's still pretty much even in reinforcements.
But being even at reinforcements, but being down on army.
Yes,
so.
And in positioning.
Yeah, so
if he had gotten that Central America bonus 3 turns ago, or that South Africa bonus 5 or 6 turns ago, then he would definitely be in a fantastic position right now.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of ways to gain advantages in this game, and you just have to get at least 3 or 4 of them going, and that'll guarantee you a win. And Hroptatyr just able to get scrape by 3 or 4, it looks like, in this one, which is positioning armies, and I think card, because he does get that card advantage later in the game. I mean, earlier in the game.
Yeah. And then,
so
yeah, the final turn 17, looks like a last-ditch defense in Egypt, and then he spread out a good bit. Some in some in Japan, some in Libya, because he just didn't have enough to really do anything specific. He tries to get Durinka, fails that, and he's going to end up. Oh, he doesn't. What? Oh, okay, I see what happened. He managed to still prevent him from getting Central Russia, but he was not able to break Shanghai, and then with that, he just wasn't in no position to do much the rest of the game.
Oh.
And then when he lost Japan, there was really nothing else he could have done at all. So he decided to call it there and give Hroptatyr the win. So good game, Ark. Congratulations, Hroptatyr, for going to the semifinals.
Yeah.